Hi guys, welcome to week 16. A couple things. So when I got the phone call from my doctor telling me about the bacterial infection and how I needed to start antibiotics and all of that stuff, I had asked them if it was okay for me to, go back onto my regular injections because I had skipped that week. And she said, yes, it was fine. Okay. Then when I went into the doctor on Thursday, when we were discussing everything, she had asked me if I had started again, and I told her yes, because they had told me that I was cleared to go back on. And then she was like, I believe that's part of the reason why your bowels are just holding on to this bacteria and they're not letting it go because, Mounjaro does slow the gastric emptying, and they think that's part of the reason why I've been sick for so long. So I am going to skip week 17. But as of now, I did take my third injection of 10 milligrams on the 1st of October, which was last Monday. So today makes a whole Monday. So a whole week. Last Tuesday, the day before, I took my medication. No, on Monday, the day I took my medication, I was hungry. On Tuesday, I was not. I haven't had any symptoms or anything this week, except for yesterday. So David went out of town. And again, so this is already 3 weeks in a row where he has had to go out of town for work. And this is the longest of those times. He's going to be gone for a whole week. And he left on Sunday. You guys know Sundays are the only days that he and I get to spend together because it's the only day off. And, if I was working with my work schedule, I would be having Sundays off with him. But I haven't been working, so that doesn't matter. But the thing is, he left yesterday at noon. No, 10 o'clock. I suddenly was hungry around 11. And I don't usually get hungry that early. Granted, it was the day before. So yesterday, Sunday would have been day 6. Monday would be day 7. So I would have been, just to keep on schedule from last week, I would have taken my injection today. And that would have kept me from having whatever, right? So it does make sense that I would get hungry earlier in the day than I normally do. But the problem is 2 things. As I sat there, I ended up eating and I was full. I ate a salami and provolone snack. I made a sandwich with 3 pieces of really super thin cut salami and really super thin cut provolone. So it had 3 pieces of salami and 1 piece of provolone and 1 piece of bread. And I was fine. I was full. It was good. And then about an hour later, I love popcorn. And when we went to Buc-ee's a week ago, I had gotten a bag of popcorn that was peanut butter flavored with or peanut butter coated with cinnamon. I ate 2 kernels and I was good. Not kernels, but popcorn, and I was good. And I was David loved them, so I was take them to work, eat them. He didn't end up taking them with him, so they were still on the couch because he forgot them. And I was okay. Next thing you know, I realized that I had already eaten half the bag. So this is the bag. It is 6 ounces of popcorn. You can still see that there's some left. It was not a full bag. Oh, they smell so good. This is what they look like. They're good. I haven't eaten today. It's already 2:15. It's not that I need to be eating that for the first thing I eat in a day, but I just wanted to show you guys. I realized that I had eaten quite a bit of the popcorn. Granted, it was not full. It's never going to be full because it's only 6 ounces. David had eaten quite a bit. So I guess I didn't eat half. I must have ate like a third. And he ate the other third. And then the other third's still in there. And then I realized I had eaten all of that. I drank a whole soda, which I don't normally do. I don't normally drink soda. But if I am going to drink soda, I don't normally drink the whole soda, right? I'll drink like half a can or a quarter can and I'm good. But yesterday I found myself just mindlessly eating. Mindlessly. And I don't know if part of it was because my routine was interrupted because David's not here. I don't know if it was just, I don't know. Because I have not done that in probably 6 months. Actually, probably longer. It's probably been since the beginning of the end of last year that I've done that. And it made me really nervous. It made me really nervous to think, you know, that I didn't even notice I was doing it. Did I go overboard? No. But I had that salami sandwich and I had that popcorn and I had that soda and that was what I ate. I was fine. But mentally I wasn't fine. And I was nervous about it all day after I realized it. And I don't want to feel that way. But I also know that I need to do something mentally so that I'm not doing things like that, catching myself doing things like that. I had a therapy appointment earlier, actually right before I started filming. And I discussed it with her. And I know I told you guys that the doctor is like getting on me about making sure I'm staying with my electrolytes because of all of the expelling I've been doing. So I had found the Salud hydration and immunity in strawberry agua fresca flavor, and I've been drinking that, and I put it together before I started therapy, and I had the drink ready so that I would have I can drink it while I was talking to her. And I started feeling guilty for a few different reasons. But eventually it got down to the fact that I felt guilty because it tastes so sweet. And yesterday, even though it only has 1 gram of sugar, and yesterday I had a soda and I ate all that popcorn and I was just mindlessly eating things and doing things that are not normal for me, but are normal for me. Does that make any sense? And I was just really nervous that it's going to lead to something that I didn't intend for it to lead to. And then to know that I have to skip this week's dose. And now I'm just like concerned. Like, am I going to be doing that all week? Am I going to be mindlessly eating all week? Or even intentionally eating all week because I'm not really hungry today. And, or at least yet. And I'm not really like, I don't know, but it's concerning. And I'd love to know if any of you guys have done that or do that or have caught yourself doing that and what it is that you do to control it better. Because I have no idea. We did talk about it and she gave me a few thoughts on kind of maybe just getting into another routine would help because I haven't been working, so I haven't been doing anything. With David gone all week, it's just going to be me in the house. And maybe part of what's happening is, you know, just loneliness. I don't really know. But I want to work on it because I do not want it to lead to a binge eating episode. Because I haven't had one of those I have had at least one overeating episode in the last year, but I haven't had a binge episode. I have not binged at all. And I'm very concerned that something like that could happen. So I'm working on it. But we got our water with a cup filled with ice. Yeah. It's really making me nervous. And I would really love to hear some of your guys' ideas and some of your tips on what it is that you have done. Maybe you've never experienced that and this is not something that you're familiar with. I don't know. But if you have experienced something like that, I would love to hear about it because it's not something that I want to fall back into. It is very nerve-wracking and very emotional for me. And knowing that I'm just going to be here by myself, having only me and my thoughts to keep me company. It's the whole reason why I became the way that I've become is because I supplemented that connection with people with food because I was lonely as a kid and I was left to my own devices, and I replaced my parents' attention and physically being there for me with eating. And I'm terrified that that is something that is happening to me again right now. And maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of nothing than it needs to be. But I can't help but be concerned. But I want to give you guys some digital hugs. I want to hear all about how your week has been. The good, the bad, the ugly. I want to be there to support you guys the way that you guys are always there to support me. How about for this week's emoji? We drop the little hugging guy in the emojis. Lets me know that you've made it this far. And it'll make me feel like I'm getting a hug. And apparently a much needed one. I hope you guys are having a great week. And I'll see you soon. Bye.